Thinking it's a trend, girlfriend. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Respect is just the minimum. When you still
and now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
The NBA season in full swing now. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Hornets in Charlotte. And looking at the Hornets, dismal record over the last 10 games, just 2-8. Nothing seems to be going their way right now. You know a guy I love to watch play, and opponents of his do not really enjoy it, is Al Jefferson.
Al, baby fundamentals, Jefferson. He's come a long way, Ernie. Growing up in a small town, Prentice, Mississippi. Ernie, check this out. His first hoop was a foot bath with the bottom cut out.
Come on.
Yes, a foot bath with the bottom cut out.
Huh.
So now they run their whole offense through him on the left block. The Celtics used to call it the Al productive spot.
Ah, very interesting. And a foot bath with the bottom cut out. How do you know that?
Because he has stinky feet.
Oh, and now you know the rest of the story. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's time for some hoops at the Time Warner Cable Arena in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. In the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. The Hornets hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. They've struggled game after game to secure wins. It's been a tough haul, but they've had to feel like this game provides them a good chance to win.
Checking out Charlotte, they've been totally out of sync at the beginning of this season. They still haven't found their identity. They don't know who they are and what they do best.
I have no idea what they are either, Clark. I mean, this is a team that really is just kind of hard to figure out. And I think they may have to make some changes to try to get themselves going.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston, Sullinger and Zeller together down low. Avery Bradley is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to go, and it's Boston the other way. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, a very familiar opponent. They've played these guys an awful lot over the years, and this is the first of their 4 get-togethers this season.
Sullinger trying to break free. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bradley. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Henderson against Bradley. In the corner, Henderson with it. Lets it go. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
Next Tuesday night, December 16th, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies, a conference battle in the West. Don't miss it.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
On the floor for Boston, Brandon Bass is out there with Olynyk. Then it's Evan Turner. Then it's Thomas. And it's Smart in at the 2 spot.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Outside, Walker. Here's Williams. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Williams has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hornets. On defense, Charlotte, they are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
And it's Walker penetrating. And he lays it straight in.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now, here's Thomas. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Turner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Walker. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
the buzzer.
Unbelievable. Great shot there, Kev. And the crowd is going crazy.
And the first half ends in a close one. It's Charlotte up 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
I think this is the kind of quality performance we expect to see from him. He's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good he really is.
You know, Steve, I think it's doubly difficult to keep up the level of play he does when you know you're the focal point of the other team's defense. To be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
Carrying in the backcourt, it's Walker and Henderson. MKG and Marvin Williams holding down the forward spots. And it's Jefferson in at the 5. So that's the Hornets 5. Now here's Bradley after Henderson's miss. Shoots from 14 and too long on the shot. Hornets leading by 4.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious the defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Turner passes to Crowder. Buzzer beater, amazing!
How about the killer instinct on display there?
Wow,
fantastic.
He didn't even flinch, just buried it like it was any other shot. Unbelievable.
Coming up this Saturday night, December 13th, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. Don't miss it.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin? Sure. This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Wizards. On the floor for Boston, we've got Olynyk, Jonas Jerebko out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Turner in at the 1 spot.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they've got the clock stopped.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Williams, he's checked in for Zeller. And then for Boston, Zeller, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jared Sullinger comes in for Brandon Bass. And Bradley subbed in for Jerebko. Pass to Henderson. Jefferson inside. He's against Zeller. It's in!
Boy, just look at what Jefferson is doing.
And here comes Turner. He feeds it to Bradley. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Hornets now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Henderson on the wing. He dishes it to Jefferson. Now the pass to Henderson. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
Bradley, no one around him. Gans the 3.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. It's Thomas outside. Missed! And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.